Hello everyone, my name is Steven Nux, and in this video I swear this is like 100% legit. It's me just giving you all my thoughts on the Smash Brothers leak slash roster. I don't really like covering leaks in my videos, but this is something I really want to get out there because this is like nearly the full Smash Brothers roster. It's kind of important and we all know about it, so I don't feel as if I'm really risking anything by telling you guys this. And like before you guys start watching, please know that this is the actual roster. This is confirmed real, so if you managed to avoid spoilers at this point, first of all, I really applaud you for going this long without knowing about it, and second of all, it's all spoilers, so stay away if you don't want to watch. But for those of you who want to hear my opinions in this video, let's go. Alright, this roster's been causing a lot of controversy, mainly the three characters you see towards the bottom. Those characters are Dr. Mario, making a return from Melee, Dark Pit, newcomer, and the Duck Hunt Dog of all characters. Now, if you guys have been following me on Twitter, I talk about Smash Brothers all the time, so for those of you who follow me there, you know my opinions on this. But anyways, also we have newcomer Bowser Jr. From my recent memory, a lot of people were actually requesting Bowser Jr., so there you go. And Shulk, who just got confirmed a few days ago actually, so yeah, if that doesn't confirm this leak, I don't know what does. My opinions, I'm kind of like, okay, I've grown on it a bit, but just, I guess, a little backstory here, guys. The moment this leak got released, from the back of my mind, I was thinking real the entire time. For a lot of reasons that a lot of YouTubers are pointing out, these renders, you couldn't find anywhere. No one could source these renders, and it took like days of just people looking for the sourced renders and everything, and no one could find anything. Nothing with Jigglypuff, Duck Hunt Dog, Shulk, anyone. Like, people were trying to make up these reasons to why it was fake, and all of the reasons as to why it was fake, I just couldn't believe. I was like, these people are stretching way too far. This leak is too real. So from the start, I thought it was real, basically. And I just didn't want to believe it. You know, like a lot of people, I was in denial for a while because of how absurd it is. I just couldn't believe that Dr. Mario would return. Or Rob, for that matter. Why is Rob back? Like, it's weird, you know? As of now, my current thoughts, well, yeah, I still find some things weird. Some things should not have came back. Dr. Mario is the weirdest choice, I want to say. Even weirder than Dark Pit. And let me explain why. Dr. Mario was from Melee. He was not in Brawl. Didn't make any appearance in Brawl. No one asked for him to come back. And Project M, a game that has nothing to do with Sakurai or anything, Dr. Mario was an alternate costume, which is great. That's what he should have been from the beginning. But to see him back as a separate character is just really weird. I don't know anyone that's just a fan of this. I don't know anyone that wants this, but maybe Dr. Mario is supposed to be that really just surprise character that caught everyone off guard when we first played the game. But I can't believe that Dr. Mario was even considered. And if Mewtwo's not in the game, I can't believe Dr. Mario got back over Mewtwo, easily the most requested Melee character to come back. Dr. Mario is just so weird. I can't get over that. As for Dark Pit, it's weird. It's not as weird as Dr. Mario, but honestly, it's kind of stupid. Alternate costume at best, and yeah, people are like, he can use different moves, I don't care. With Kid Icarus, I think you draw the line at Palutena. Palutena was a great choice. I just don't see anyone else from that series making it in. I don't think Kid Icarus is that big of a series, to be perfectly honest. Dark Pit was just weird. It's kind of like Dark Link. And yeah, Toon Link is weird too, but Toon Link has its own like kind of spin-off series, and Zelda is easily Nintendo's poster child. Next to Mario, of course, but Zelda, Mario, that's where you draw the line with the two most iconic. Dark Pit, that's so weird. I don't know. Maybe, I guess because Sakurai's involved with Kid Icarus Uprising. Maybe that's it, but I don't know. It's a dumb choice for me. As far as Lucina, the other clone, she at least makes sense to be there. I don't like that she's a clone, but she makes sense. Just like Luigi. He makes sense. He's a clone, but he makes sense. Falco makes sense. Dark Pit and Dr. Mario don't make sense. It's as simple as that. Bowser Jr. I did not want this character in the game, but he looked very unique from the gameplay I saw that was leaked. I'm not going to show that in the video, but he looked really cool. And I also heard that his alternate costumes would be the Koopalings from Super Mario World, I think, and Mario Kart 8, all the spin-off games and everything. That makes it much more cool, because now you don't just get to play Bowser Jr. That by itself is freaking amazing, and if that's true, if that turns out to be true, that is a great idea. It's probably the best idea I've seen for alternate costumes so far. As for everyone else, I'm glad Falco's returning. I wanted him to return. He's been there since Melee. Shulk, everyone wanted Shulk, so he's in. never played Xenoblade, so I can't really say if he deserves to be in or not. He definitely seems to need that deserving spot, so there you go. Rob, honestly, he makes sense to stay. Jigglypuff stayed, he was a gag character. Game & Watch stayed for Melee, he was a gag character. And Rob stayed, so I guess it makes sense. I didn't think he'd return, but hey, it makes sense. Duck Hunt Dog is just crazy. I love that so much. I actually really can't wait for that. I just want to see how he's gonna play. It's gonna be awesome. He's a classic. He's been there since the beginning with the NES. I never thought of him as like a video game character, but hey, if they can make it work, they can make it work. And I'm also glad Jigglypuff returned. I was kind of worried about that. I don't know why. She's a part of the original 12 from the very first game, but I don't know. I just kind of thought they'd take Jigglypuff out. I'm glad they didn't. I love that she stayed, so good stuff. Now there has been other leaks proving that this isn't the full roster. Like there's, I think, Mewtwo, Dixie Kong, Ridley, Chorus Kids. I don't know if that's real or not, but Ridley I just can't see in the game. I don't know how he'd work. Don't know how they make him work, but I guess they can figure something out. Mewtwo, I think, really deserves the spot, and I do want Dixie Kong in the game. That'd be pretty cool. Heck, we got Lucina. No one asked for her, so. But if that leak turns out to be right, and we know the entire roster, I don't get what. The thing that makes this roster so incomplete is honestly one character and one character only, and that is the Ice Climbers. For some reason, the Ice Climbers aren't returning, and that's weird to me. That's so weird to me. I don't know any reason to cut the Ice Climbers. They represented a time period. They represent the NES. You got that down. They were super unique with their gameplay. You got that down. And they were in the last 2 games. That is such a weird cut. I can't even think of any reason to cut them out. And yes, I know of the article that explained Sakurai saying that the 3DS couldn't handle it or something. I don't know exactly what he said. But we have Rosalina and Luma. The Duck Hunt Dog has a picture with a duck, so I'm assuming that those are like a pairing of some sort, or some kind of replacement for the Ice Climbers, not sure. And the Chorus Kids, if they're confirmed, I'm assuming there's going to be more than one Chorus Kid. So cutting the Ice Climbers, that was the dumbest thing I could think of when it comes to this roster. Sure, you have Dark Pit, which I think is really dumb. Sure, you have Dr. Mario, which is pretty pointless. But cutting the Ice Climbers, that's so weird. I know people that use the Ice Climbers really good. I used to use them pretty good. Actually, I kind of suck with them. But that's besides the point. Really weird cut. Cutting Lucas made sense. Cutting Wolf kind of made sense. Although I thought Wolf was pretty cool. I thought they could have made him less of a clone. But cutting the Ice Climbers, I don't get it. It made no sense to me. It sucks that they're gone. It's pretty sad. A lot of people only knew them because of Smash Brothers, and they're gonna go into this one like, where's the double? Where's the 2 Ice Climber people? You know, it's also the closest thing we ever got to an Ice Climbers remake, like some kind of game adaptation. And, you know, it sucks that they're gone. Obviously, assuming if the other leak was right, they could very well still be in the game, but I seriously doubt it up to this point. And let me just address this pretty fast. To a lot of the Smash Brothers fans, I want to say, and I don't mean to get personal or anything, but to the people that are always critical on other people's opinions on this game, saying, you shouldn't hate on Dr. Mario, you shouldn't hate on Dark Pit, because it's Sakurai's game, he puts in whoever he wants. These characters don't take up any slots, therefore you should not be mad that they're in the game. You don't have to play with them. And all that, you know, all those series of arguments. You can't really argue that. First of all, when has that ever been an excuse for a video game? Sure, it's Sakurai's game. He can put in whoever he wants. He doesn't have to put in what you want. I understand that. But he's presenting this game to us. We don't get these games every year like we do Sonic and Mario. Smash Brothers, honestly, I think this is the best roster. I love this roster a lot, really. But we have a right to complain about these clone characters. Yes, Dr. Mario was in Melee, so you can argue, oh, why do you like Melee so much? Dr. Mario was in that game. I'm not saying I'm not going to like this game. It's stupid to bring him back is what I'm saying. Yes, Melee, it was a dumb choice to have Dr. Mario there. But it's even dumber when they bring him back. It makes his inclusion worse than it was in Melee, if that makes sense. It's like you didn't learn with the mistake from the past game. I just want people to know that, yes, Sakurai is making this game. Yes, he's putting in the characters that he wants to see in his game. But you can say that for every game you don't like. Smash Brothers is no exception. This game is not religion. It's a video game, and we have a right to critique it, is what I'm saying. So yes, I think these 2 characters are really stupid, and they don't deserve to be in. And sure, you can say the same about Toon Link, Falco, whatever, Zero Suit Samus. I think those characters make sense. These 2, alternate costumes at best. Anyway, Smash Brothers fans, I'm done with Smash until the game comes out. I don't believe I will be talking about it anytime soon. So there are my final opinions until this game comes out. What do you think of the roster so far? I think it's pretty great. I think I like it a lot. I really like this roster. It's the best one yet, easily. As for who I'm going to be playing as, well, my main is actually Peach. But I'm looking forward to Pac-Man, the Duck Hunt Dog, and Palutena. Those are my 3 newcomers that I'm looking forward to the most. So yeah, I'm Steven Nux, and thank you guys for watching. Oh, and there's always the possibility of DLC, but that hasn't really been a thing yet, so